Welcome. We are visiting Values of Vedic Math Teacher's book. Value 1 is Vedic Mathematics Prayer. Value 2 is Alphabet. Value 3 is the Sthapatya. And today we are entering value source Sutra. Ganita Sutra 1 is the source Sutra. Sutra's mathematics formally begins with Ganita Sutra 1. Ganita Sutra 1 text is a complete scripture. Eka Adhikain Purvain is the complete text. This text is a pair of word formulations. Eka Adhikain and Purvain. There are in all 16 letters. Eka Adhikain is a composition of 9 letters, while Purvain is a composition of 7 letters. These together, 9 plus 7, make 16. These 16 letters, in fact, are the structural keys of mathematical domains of Ganita Sutras 1 to 16. First letter A, the sixth vowel, is the structural key of mathematical domain of Ganita Sutra 1 itself. As such, sixth vowel, value 6, six space domain, six space content are the values in terms of which we are entering the discipline of mathematics of Ganita Sutra 1. The second letter Ka Brahma, as value 4, as 4 space content, as 4 space domain, is going to be the structural key, structural values of mathematics of Ganita Sutra 2. Like that, these 16 letters of the text of Ganita Sutra 1 will be sequentially providing us the structural keys to unfold the mathematical domains of Ganita Sutra 1, 2, and in that sequence up till Ganita Sutra 16. It is going to be a very, very blissful domain. Everything is unfolding from within. Ganita Sutra 1 itself is unfolding within value 6, and the 16 letters of Ganita Sutra 1 sequentially unfold Ganita Sutras 1 to Ganita Sutra 16. Value 6 will unfold value 16. We will be sequentially learning as to how 6-space domain at first phase and stage splits into values 4 and 4, a pair of 4-dimensional domains. Then at dimension level, it will reach us value 2. So 6, 4, 4 and 2 makes 16. It is going to be a very, very blissful mathematical domain. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with the Vedic systems, Vedic mathematics, Vedic sciences, and Vedic technologies shall approach Ganita Sutra 1 as the source of Sutra. First, have a visit to the organization, the sequential placements of the 16 letters of the text of Ganita Sutra 1. Here on the computer screen are tabulated these letters in the sequence of first placement to 16th placement. The first row is depiction of the sequential placements. The second row depicts the letters of the text of the sutra, and the third row gives the TC values, Dive, Ank, Vivasta, Ank. The values of these 16 letters. These 16 letters values and their parallel geometric formats as such bring us face to face with the way the mathematical domain, the mathematical discipline, the mathematical steps, mathematical processes of this domain of mathematics is unfolding itself, is organizing itself, is chasing the pure and applied values of this domain. On the computer screen are also depicted these values, this depiction of these values in this sequence and parallel to the values as it is will help us appreciate as to how we have to proceed to be parallel with this reach of this sutra as a mathematical domain. This is a mathematical domain of value 6. Value 6 is a Surya Ank. It is the number of Surya, sun. The entire solar universe existence phenomenon is being mathematically chased by this domain. The pair of depictions of the TCV values organization is being separately drawn, being separately chased, being separately depicted on the computer screen. Ekadhikain and Purvain are two distinct formulations. This pair of formulations are also having their distinct mathematical domains. Both together are having the integrated mathematical domain. The distinct features of these domains will be visited at subsequent steps. Here, at this initial stage, it is being just mentioned that each letter has its own phased progress of a reach within this mathematical domain. So we have to be through as many as 16 steps. We have to pass through as many as 16 phases. And in terms thereof only, we will be face to face with the complete reach of this mathematical domain. Now, see the simple rendering of this text is one more than before, one step at a time. It will help us have the applied value of one-to-one correspondence. If we have two reservoirs, then we can reach from first reservoir to the second reservoir. Each avyav, each constituent, each entity, each point of first reservoir can be given one-to-one correspondence with the constituents, avyav, elements, points of the second reservoir. So this is going to be one applied value, and then ultimately this format will take us to content transfer, how water from first beaker can be transferred to the second beaker, how karta, sampradhan, karan, how these two beakers as liquid transfer demonstration is being availed for organizing grammar. The karta, apadan, karan, sampradhan, karam, vikaran, sabandh, sambodhan are the different phases, stages of this transfer. The modern mathematics is restricting up till a correspondence, one-to-one correspondence. The Vedic systems, mathematical domain of Ganita Sutra 1 will take us to content transfer. It is going to be a leap forward. It is going to be a very, very big step forward. The Vedic mathematical potentialities are self-evident here in this phenomenon, in this attainment. The applications of Ganita Sutra 1 are many. Here is the first list. First list is that it has a role one more than before. It has also a role one step more. It will take us to one-to-one correspondence. It will give us cardinality reach. It will also take us to transfer of structures. Then there will be transfer of content. Then 0 as 1, 1 as infinity, infinite infinities, addition at index, multiplication as repeated addition, division as repeated subtraction, singles, pairs, triples, quadruples, gaps bridging, sequence of sequences, discrete and continuity, interval as set of linear units, interval as a format for setup of points, -1, -1 as pair of orientations, +1, -1 as domain dimension format, Ganita Sutra 1 and Ganita Sutra 14 as of domain dimension format, 0, 1 within one space domain itself. And this list is going to be of very, very large extensions. Here at this initial phase and stage, we are just pointing as that the mathematics of Ganita Sutra 1 is infinitely rich mathematical domain. Otherwise, as we have already pointed, that the Ganita Sutra 1 is the source sutra. By source sutra means the 16 letters of the text of Ganita Sutra 1 preserve the structural keys of all the 16 sutras. Not only that, the value 16 as a range 1 to 16 leads us to as many as 29 factors. Value 29 is equal to 16 plus 13. Therefore, these 16 sutras and this organization of 16 letters is not only restricting itself for unfolding the domains of 16 sutras, but also it as well covers unfolding process of Ganita Sutras 1 to 13 as well. The value 29 is the TC value of Brahma. Therefore, this mathematical domain is the mathematics of creators of space. It is creators of mathematics. It will be covering entire domain of creations. Our solar universe as well is a created universe. Therefore, the solar universe as well is going to be exhaustively covered by the mathematical domain of Ganita Sutras. The structural keys of the mathematics of our solar universe are well preserved here in the text of Ganita Sutra 1. We shall be picking up the thread from this phase and stage for further insight. Thank you very much.